So, hi, we're back this week. So that was really disappointing. Oh, man.
I'm trying to figure out what the G stands for, but I know the BF stands for boring fucking. Oh, God. Oh, wow. I was actually falling asleep. Like, I tried so hard to stay awake. I did, but I wish I fell asleep.
I mean, this is Steven Spielberg without anything that makes Steven Spielberg good.
Yeah.
And I've been noticing this trend with Steven Spielberg movies for a while. And this, I feel like, it's the culmination of it, where it's less character and more whimsy.
There was no fucking plot!
No, there wasn't. But here's the thing. The movie is so focused on being a visual movie that it forgets to be a character movie.
Yeah.
So we have these things that are supposed to be character-defining moments, and you just don't care.
Pretty much.
And I just feel the same way I did about it, like the Jungle Book, where it's like I have no connection to any of these characters. It's moving along at such a brisk pace, and they have long scenes where just nothing fucking happens, and it's just boring slog that's just there to like, ooh, look how pretty it is.
Pretty much.
Wait, you okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to brighten this thing. There we go.
Alright, there we go. Oh my god, this is just such a boring movie. This is just a snooze fest. And like, it's a pretty snooze fest.
It is.
The CGI is pretty good.
Like there are times where like where like actually I'll admit it looks like it wasn't a CG giant. It actually looked like a freaking real person.
Yeah, like the facial expression, all that stuff was very, very good. There are some parts, like particularly in the beginning, where I'm just kind of like, did you really need to CGI that? Yeah. Like, there's a bar where, like, yeah, I swear to God, a shadow was CGI'd to look like, it's like, really? You couldn't have someone stand there and cast a light behind them? You couldn't do that? Or you couldn't knock over a trash can without CGIing it, really? But the rest of it I was fine with, though.
Yeah.
But, like, here's the thing. It's like, there's no setup or build up to when the giant appears. It just like it goes right into it. Like we just have like a couple of bits of exposition narration and then it like jumps right into it. It's like, okay, I know nothing about this main character. I know nothing about this giant. I just know that suddenly they're together now and they're doing weird things and like, okay, whatever, whimsy, Spielberg whimsy. It's like there's just no character here. You have quirks, which they pretend acts as character development, but it really doesn't. It's like, oh, look, it's a giant. He talks funny. He's quirky.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's kind of clumsy at times. And what was that as you described Matilda, which I was on, we were basically on the same ball from the beginning. It's like, this is basically Matilda Light. Yeah, it plays like, I mean, she's not bad. I don't want to say.
She
does a good job. It's just like, well, as you said,
it's Spielberg at his whimsiest, and I don't like whimsy Spielberg. I really don't.
I don't mind whimsy Spielberg, like honestly, and like you saw, like for example, I like Bridge of Spies more than you did.
Yeah.
But this, oh dear
At least Bridge of Spies had better characters than this. At least there were characters.
Yeah.
But around this one, I mean, like, I just kept making jokes about the entire film. I mean, like, even though, like, especially towards, like, the third act, it takes, like, such a dramatic, weird twist of where it goes, where suddenly the Queen's involved, and I'm like, what? I'm not saying, like, I just didn't see the progression there. It goes, oh, we have this conflict between giants and, like, evil, taller, meaner giants. Yeah. Let's bring the army in, which I guess makes sense, but it's not the first thought that comes to mind.
Well, it was just like... It's like, whimsy, whimsy, whimsy. Oh, there's giants. Let's forget them. Whimsy, 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 whimsy. Giants again. Whimsy, whimsy, whimsy. Oh, giants are taking children. Let's get the Queen involved!
I think they're going to you.
All right, how do we get the Queen involved? We're going to make her have a dream. And what was it as you said? It's like, children missing. Giants!
Well, because, like, okay, obviously we're getting massive spoiler territory here, but the whole, like... After knowing what they end up calling BFG for Big Friendly Giant for less than a day, Sophie, the main character, decides that BFG is her best friend, and they have this big, epic bond. But they have all these other bigger, meaner giants that just want to eat all the people. Ooh, they want to go hunting for humans, apparently. So their job is, like, their idea is, hey, let's get the Queen involved. Let's just do that shit. Yeah. It's gonna, I mean, granted, again, the military involved, in hindsight, not a bad idea.
No, it's like, for me, it's like, as the fact that it's just like, it goes from, what's the plan? we're gonna make her have a dream about this.
Yeah.
Then she'll believe us. Or you could just show up!
Yeah, I know. So then she has this big whole dream, and then, ooh, hello, fire truck. But anyway, then, like, I guess the queen's daughter comes in, like gives her breakfast in bed, which I guess they just had ready at whatever o'clock a morning this is.
Yeah.
And she opens up a newspaper and goes, "Oh, there are children missing, just like you said in the dream. Logically, it must be giants."
Yeah.
Rather than just some deranged serial kidnapper, you know, which would be my first thought. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna do that every time I read a newspaper now. It's like, oh no, triple murder, must be fairies.
There's been shootings on Blossom Hill Road and vehicle drivers. Goblins!
Goblins, there you go, that works. Because fucking why not? We're in giant country now.
By the way, that thing that I said about Blossom Hill Road is true, by the way.
I know.
Not the goblins part, obviously.
No?
Yeah.
Aw. For a moment, my life became a little more magical.
Now, look, we all know that it's done by gremlins.
Of course. And we know Wall Street's run by gnomes. Schmabulok. I think a joke I made to you, like, I'm not sure you entirely heard it, was, the whole plan was for Sophie to convince BFG to go up to the Queen and go, "Your Majesty, I am your humble servant." And we go, a British person convinces someone of a different culture and race to come down to Britain and bow to the Queen. That is the British way.
Yeah, okay, so that's what he said. Jesus Christ.
It's a good joke, though, right?
Oh, yes, by far.
Greg did this before, Brexton.
Brexit.
Whatever. So, like, it's like, I would swear they'll never come back. And I was kind of like, oh, sure, they won't come back. They discovered this entire new continent, of magical giant fruits and mystical species they never heard of, and fucking dreams you can capture. Oh, yeah, they'll never be back. Just take the government's word for it. You want proof? Just ask the American Indians.
Yeah.
We're so good at keeping our word.
Oh.
So instead of a trail of tears, we trail of dreams.
We'll star Kevin Costner. That's a double whammy, people.
But even then, like, again, this movie just so focused on the visuals. It's like, it forgets to have a fucking story. It forgets to have a fucking plot. It forgets to have anything that it really carries you through this movie. You're just in there like, I don't know why this has such a high rating on Rotten Tomatoes as it does. Like,
because apparently, because it's got drinks that make you fart and he headbutts a giant in the balls.
Oh yeah, that's why I leaned over to you. Like, I just leaned over to you like, directed by award-winning director Steven Spielberg. Like, farts that lift you up into the sky. I'm not kidding, this isn't there. There's even a scene where the Queen farts. Everyone else
and
like,
her corgis.
And her corgis that go flying across the room. Like, this is award-winning director Steven Spielberg.
And the screenwriter of E.T.
Fucking A. This movie need more Reese's Pieces, apparently. I don't know, guys. I guess if you like this movie, okay, fine. It is pretty, and I can see why some people would like it. But it just, there's nothing for me to cling to here.
Literally nothing happens for 2 hours. It's, as I said, you know what the climax is? It's like literally just maybe 3 to 5 minute bit in which, like, they basically just give the things nightmares and they all get captured by the army.
Yeah, like, that's the thing I was thinking or laughing to myself a little bit too, and it's one of the things I shouldn't be thinking because that's how boring this movie was.
Yeah.
It's like, if a movie is entertaining enough, I'm willing to overlook some of the, like, the logical fallacies. But, like, this is a case where, like, it's so boring, all I can think of is, like, this makes no sense. Like, for example, this BFG captures dreams. He has this whole, like, little cabinet full of nightmares. I'm thinking it's like, you can make your giants, like the other giants' lives, a living hell. You can make them terrified to sleep. You have all the power in the goddamn world. Like, you were one bad event away from becoming like an evil giant supervillain. Like, what's that character in Justice League? Dr. Destiny, where that was his whole shtick, where he just, like, control your dreams and make it turn into nightmares. Like, you can make these people's lives hell.
So, I'm guessing he's different from Dr. Fate?
Dr. Fate, isn't that, who am I thinking of?
I'm not sure, because Dr. Fate, I just remember he has that weird fancy helmet thing.
Oh, that's a magician. He doesn't control dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a magic wielder.
Yeah.
But dreams aren't part of that repertoire. But anyway, it's just, I was like, all you have to do is just make shit up a bunch of nightmares every night, make them know you're doing it, don't tell them where the nightmares are, and you're golden. They can't fucking touch you.
Yeah.
Because, like, I control your dreams, motherfucker. Because I was like, okay, maybe the dreams don't work on the Giants. But they make clear, it's like, they don't. It's like, so using the nightmares wasn't the first idea? Going to the fucking Queen was? Because you're literally like this, like, we need a plan, we need a plan. You're literally in a room full of dreams! How is a plan not coming to you?
Better yet, let's dream something up. We'll come with a better idea soon. I got it!
Like, all I could think of doing is like, and like the army sequence didn't go anywhere near where I thought it was gonna go. They just capture all the Giants. I thought it was gonna end like nuclear bomb.
I know if this movie's only PG, what are you gonna do?
I know, but I'm expecting like Apocalypse Now, Forest on Fire kind of thing.
Yeah. Kind of like, what was that?
Like,
basically, yeah, it's like right after they fart. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Glug, glug, glug.
God. And it was like, this is really in a Spielberg movie? We not only did have one, like, abrupt fart joke, we had one that they set up for a solid 10 minutes. Like, this is all leading up to one hell of a fart punchline, apparently. And it just, I don't know, this fucking movie. Like, I'm one of those things, like, people like this movie because it looks really pretty, or do they like it because Steven Spielberg directed it?
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
All I know is that it is sad when I got more enjoyment out of Ratchet and Clank.
Wow. Even I won't go that far.
Dude, at least we got 2 legitimate laughs from that movie.
We did get one legitimate laugh out of this movie.
Which one?
The part where the giant, like, spilled the coffee on the 3,
oh, yeah, that was kind of funny.
So we did get a couple laughs. And you laughed at the corgis farting.
Just because it was fucking corgis. It wasn't like a legitimately funny thing. It's like, it's just because it's corgis. But look, I'm still admitting, this is better than what was that piece of crap? Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
At least Ratchet and Clank was shorter. At least that movie was done with it like in like an hour and a half. This was like about 2 hours.
No, there's no reason for this to be 2 hours.
They could have cut out the goddamn dinner scene.
They could have. There was no reason.
I don't know.
Like, there's literally, like, there's a whole long sequence where it shows the BFG eating breakfast with the Queen. It was like, there is no reason for this to be in here. This adds absolutely nothing. This, like, other than like, oh, look, this is how the giant will eat dinner and normal people down, apparently. Yeah, so that was really about it.
His spoon is a shovel, his knife is a sword, and his fork is a...
pitchfork.
Yeah, just... Hardy, fucking hard! Oh. It's like, it's not bad, it's just so damn boring!
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like
it doesn't help I didn't have my caffeine to like stay awake. It's just...
Didn't you drink like tea when you came in here?
No, I didn't. I had a Sprite for my stomach.
Oh. Right.
And that was it. It was just...
Yeah, of all movies I thought I'd break you one, I didn't think BFG was going to be that one.
I told you, I'm just...
See, aren't you glad you didn't see this by yourself?
Yeah. It's like, as I said, it's like it didn't break me. I'm just cranky because I didn't have caffeine. I didn't get a lot of sleep. And this thing was such a freaking letdown.
Yeah.
Like, as I said, it's basically kind of like Mighty Number 9. It's the Mighty Number 9 of movies. That is the best way to put this. Like, it's... I'm not mad because it's average. I'm mad because of, like, we expected more.
I'm not mad, I'm disappointed in you, Spielberg.
There we go.
We know what's needed? Need one of the Giants be played by Daniel Day-Lewis. That would have made things more interesting.
Oh, shit.
What is it?
Off topic. Just... Let's just go for the trailers.
Sorry.
So I got...
I mean, there's one part I kind of laughed a little bit to myself was the part at the very end when, like, the Giants realize, like, know that she's there and they're trying to hunt her down until finally she just runs in front of them for some reason, and the big evil one wakes up and he goes, "You're a mean, nasty giant," and he goes, "I have no regrets." And I was kind of, fair enough. Oh, God. What trailers did you get before I came in there?
So we got the newest Pete's Dragon trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that always means, like, I don't know why this exists.
All I know is that Carl Urban's the bad guy.
Go Carl Urban.
Yeah. We got that Moana movie coming out.
Was that the same teaser trailer we got last time, or?
I didn't see it, but it probably is.
Oh, yeah, I think we got that one not too long ago.
We got a new trailer for that. I'm looking forward to seeing that one.
Which one?
Moana.
I hope it's good. I mean, I was a little concerned the fact that, like, okay, why is the trailer all about the male supporting character?
Because it's The Rock. I
guess, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, is there some, like, thing in his contract where he has to have, like, his pecs need to dance in every movie he's in? In this case, quite literally.
Yeah, even the tattoo on his pecs were dancing.
Hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed up late because I had to deal with some shit this morning, arguing with my leasing office.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we won. Haha.
Next trailer, middle school, the newest trailer for middle school, the worst years of my life.
Oh my God, that movie! I forgot about that one. Fuck, I gotta go see that, don't I? Shit.
Oh God, it looks so terrible.
I know, I was like, it's one of those awful movies, I'm just gonna have to see it just because of how awful it is. And I know people are gonna ask me, like, why did you see this one? Like, well, because I don't want to.
Yeah. And you walked in on your favorite movie trailer.
That's more Ron's hatred than my hatred. I mean...
Except for after that story we had Berkeley tell you yesterday.
I'm saving that story for the review, though, because I feel like I want to see Ron's reaction. I want to see the hope fade from his eyes.
Oh, the things that we just learned, like, not too long ago. Like, I learned it earlier than Michael did when I told Michael, the look on your
I think someone
face.
described it best. It looks like the story was telling you had a visible punch, and it just hit me. So I was like,
It was one of our managers who said that. It was amazing. Yeah. And yeah, because we had Ghostbusters.
And then we got Sing, which is another Illumination movie, which looks really fucking awful.
It doesn't look awful, but it doesn't look good.
I just don't like jukebox musicals. I never have. And it just looks like another one of those. I mean, it has Idris Elba again.
Like that was Idris Elba.
That was Idris Elba. That was like, this is like the fourth voice performance I've seen him in this year.
We got British Gorillas. We got, it kind of reminds me of that jazz singer Looney Tunes cartoon if it was like a full-fledged movie and there were more people who wanted to do that.
I guess. I don't know. I know it ends with a sequence of like some pig woman dancing
to the Gypsy Kings.
To the Gypsy Kings in
the grocery
store. And then the loudspeaker goes, to aisle, like the woman in the aisle 6, that was awesome. Realistically, the woman in aisle 6, you gotta clean that shit up.
Yeah. I was like, damn it, they played Gypsy Kings. That's one of my weaknesses. Ah!
What else was in that? What else? Oh, Peanuts. I knew it was like, I know I keep hearing that music in something else recently. It was like Peanuts had that music in the trailer all the time.
Yeah. That's like one of their best songs. Of course, they also did that cover of You Got a Friend of Me in Toy Story 3.
Oh, did they do that?
Yeah, that was them.
Oh, I didn't know that. The one you walked out for a brief bit was Storks.
Yeah, I left in the middle of something for Secret Life of Pets, and then I walked in the middle of Storks.
Yeah, actually, I kind of want to see Storks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's just a couple lines in the trailer that you missed that kind of got a good chuckle out of me.
Such as?
Well, the one I've told you before was Kelsey Grammer plays like the head stork, and I guess.
Oh, right!
He goes, now, Junior, do you know why I built my office made of glass, even the birds can't see glass? No, why? Boom, boom. Power move. And it's said by Kelsey Grammer, so that's just like his great delivery. There's another one like the woman's character is called like Tulip or something like that, but then like the main character calls an orphan Tulip because Tulip's fine, orphan makes my heart sad. So like that was kind of funny.
And we were kind of laughing at the thing with the penguins at the end when like they're trying to they're all trying to be quiet not to wake this baby up while they're all just like
trying to fight each other. Yeah. So everyone's everyone's like trying to freeze not to scream.
And it's just
penguin gets stabbed, grabs a pillow. There's actually one good line in the trailer too. Like, there's enough good lines. Like, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah.
The other one, like, it shows like a baby. They got captured, and the baby gets like looked at by wolves and say they're gonna eat until one licks it. And he goes, "It tastes like flour." And the wolf goes, "All right, everyone, this is a wolf now. We are raising him like wolves." It's like, okay, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So
I'm in love. I'm in love. Are you in love? I'm in love.
It's like I think it was another part in the trailer too, where like one of the wolves goes like, "I can't wait to train my jumper, like walk around in circles and sit down. It's like my favorite thing to do." It's like there's enough laughs in the trailer. It's like, okay, I'm willing to give Storks a shot.
Right.
So we'll see how that turns out.
And what was the last trailer?
The Space Between Us. If The Martian was a young adult movie.
Did they send a pregnant woman to space?
Or
did she get pregnant up there? Either way, it's like... No, okay, if it's the latter, okay, but like...
To be fair, on the first one, it's like they probably didn't know she was pregnant until they flew up there.
Still! They do these health checks about these frickin' things!
We're out talking about someone born on Mars, so maybe a little suspension of disbelief is required. Then again, I also went on anger rants about nerves, so maybe I'm not one to judge on this one. But,
oh, hey, it's one of my buddies over there from San Jose State.
Oh.
I can tell he's wearing a Company One shirt. I'm gonna message him and freak him the fuck out.
I see you. Where is he? I don't see him.
I'm not sure. He may have walked past, gone inside.
Oh, well. You'll never know now. But yeah, The Space Between Us looks kind of weird, but it has Gary Oldman in it. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna see it. I don't know, so... BFG, it's pretty, but that's all it's got going for it. That's really all I can say about it. Otherwise, it's just a boring slog of nothing.
Pretty much. It's just,
just a lot of just set pieces that almost feel like new at Disneyland. Please come our new 4D BFG ride. It honestly does at bars feel like it's just trying to set up either like a new franchise or it's trying to set up like some new attraction that Disneyland wants to put out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when the Dr. Seuss live action movies are coming out.
Yeah.
Mostly The Cat in the Hat. Where they actually did have a shameless plug in there.
Yeah.
Those were dark times.
Yep. And I was right. That was the buddy I thought it was.
Oh. Well, I guess we solved that mystery.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. Do you got anything else to add?
No, it's just, it's boring. Nothing happens. It's just, and the whimsy isn't even that whimsical.
Although God knows it's trying to be. Like, it's really shoving it down your fucking throat. I like Steven Spielberg. I don't hate him. I'm not a big fan of his more recent work because I feel like he's been delving more into Spielbergisms.
Yeah.
A little too self-indulgently, and this one just feels like it's way too self-indulgent on the whimsy, and I'm wondering, like, if maybe there was studio, like...
Disney being Disney.
Like, interference with this, and maybe that's why... Or Spielberg just said, like, no, I just want to make a really pretty visual kids movie.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. But, I mean, like, CGI's really good.
It is.
To give credit where credit's due.
That's all it... Look at that, and the acting's all... Mainly from Mark Rylance, who was also in Bridge of Spies.
Okay. Oh, so that's who that was.
Yeah, he was the guy that was who got arrested for being a spy.
Okay. Yeah. But it's like, I mean, the main problem is, like, there's just no establishment for this, like, the events take place.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally maybe 5 minutes of her in the orphanage before she's taken away. And, like, that's not how you do those things. You gotta build it up. You have to have characters. Otherwise, the whole movie fails. You can have the prettiest visuals in the goddamn world. Yeah. It means nothing if you don't have good characters to ground it.
Yep. Now I'm feeling like this movie deserved its $18.8 million opening weekend.
Yeah, it kind of does.
So, yeah, I think that's it. What do we have coming up next? Secret Life of Pets.
Secret Life of Pets. I got to actually see Legend of Tarzan later this week.
Have fun with that.
Nah, I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I know somebody else wants... I know it's like... I think there's a third movie out this week, too, isn't there?
I thought we watched it already.
No, there's something else besides BFG.
Oh, Purge.
Oh, yeah, Purge. Yeah, I kind of saw the first one, so I kind of have to see the third one.
Yeah.
If no one's willing to see that one, I might just go check it out by myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a thing. And then next week, we finally have Secret Life of Pets, so I can finally stop getting that goddamn trailer in every fucking movie I see. And I'm feeling that way about Ghostbusters now, too.
We're probably just going to watch that right away just so we can get the damn thing out of the way.
It's like, yeah, we saw it. It's there. Finally, leave me the fuck alone. Christ and a half. What the hell? Yeah. And then Ghostbusters comes out on the 15th.
Yay!
Then I'm out of here.
All right, Comic-Con.
I'll be at Comic-Con, bitches. I'm going back. Yeah, I'm excited. I've already made my list of things I'm going to spend money on. Oh, we also have Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
Which is getting surprisingly better reviews than I expected.
After this movie, I don't believe reviews.
I didn't believe them for some movies, namely Neighbors, which somehow also got a 72.
The Neighbors 1 or 2?
1.
Okay.
Number 2 got even less, which you said you liked more.
I just thought the second one was a lot better.
Yeah, because there's actually some political subtext to this one.
Well, like that one, that's like the jokes were funnier, a little less mean-spirited. Granted, there's some stuff that was massively fucked up. I know there's one joke in Neighbors 2. I don't know if I told you about this one.
You have not told me about any of the jokes.
There's one joke that made me laugh in particular, where Zac Efron is Seth Rogen's trying to teach Zac Efron to cook, but he's really stupid. So he starts tries sticks finger pulling walls, no, don't do that, why would you do that? And it's I'm sorry, and he tries to drop an egg in there, and he goes, Zac Efron grabs no, don't do that. It's why? Well, you're it'll make the egg soft. No, it makes eggs hard, but it makes spaghetti soft. And Seth Rogen stops and looks at the egg like he's really questioning it. So they actually had pretty good chemistry. So, anyway, yeah, so I think that's all we got for this one. So, let's just see who I drag to see Tarzan or Purge. Probably one or the other. I don't know, we'll see. So, bye guys.
See ya.